Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do my summer updated makeup routine. I haven't done a makeup routine in a while, but I have a lot of new things I want to show you guys. When it comes to my summer makeup routine, it has to be absolutely flawless, really natural, seamless, stay all day. If other people are going to be this close to my face, I don't want them to see a single flaw or pore or anything like that. I want my makeup to look absolutely perfect. I start out with some skin prep. I'm going to do body prep and face prep because body prep is equally as important in the summer as your face because you're showing more skin. So you want to feel sexy, you want to feel glowy, and you want to feel alive and sun-kissed. First, I'm going to go in with this Dior eye cream. This is the super potent eye serum from Dior. Just like to take my fingers and kind of like blot it in. And this creates a really nice, wrinkle-free, smooth base for your eyes. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my favorite sunscreen. This is the Unique Centella Calming Sunscreen. You guys have seen me use this a million times, but it is the best. I already have on sunscreen because I put it on when I woke up actually. It's just a habit when I wash my face in the morning. I'll put it directly on. The eye patches are a little novelty right now just to prep. Okay, next up I'm gonna go in with the Refi Body Glow. This stuff is like crack, you guys. It's so beautiful on. Look at this pigment. I'm just going to blend this into my shoulders in addition to having a really nice outfit. Like no outfit is complete without a really good body glow. I'm gonna start with my brows today because then they don't move, they don't get flaky. They're more likely to stay if you do your brows first. I got my brows laminated for the first time and it's so life-changing. I don't think I can ever go back. Like I don't know what I was waiting for because it makes life so much easier. I'm definitely due to do them again. They're still going strong. Just put them into place like this and brush them up, and then I kind of like brush the tops flat. I really take my time with my brows because it's so tedious and I want to make sure that they look perfect. And when I have a bad brow day, I feel like the rest of my makeup does not slay. And even if I don't have time to do the rest of my face on a normal day, brows is always a priority for me. I want to introduce you to my favorite product of the year. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzing Serum. It has a doe foot applicator that you can prime your face with, contour, whatever, or you can use the pump and you can pump it onto the back of your hand, apply it to your lotions. I don't really recommend the sunscreen because it dilutes it, but if you want to just use it in your moisturizers like a tint, I like to just brush it on and kind of underpaint with it because it adds the prettiest glow. I can already see like how beautiful this product blends. So look at the before and after of how smooth and blurred, but also glowy. Okay, we're done for the day. No, I'm kidding, but like look at this. I'm actually gonna go in with concealer next and start baking under my eyes a bit. I'm gonna use my House Labs concealer. We're going for a really natural look today, but I still want those full coverage under eyes because who doesn't? The thing that I love about this concealer too is that it looks really natural. It doesn't look like you have on a ton of concealer. My favorite concealer tip is to blend out the edges first. So I want to blend really well down into the cheek and away from the concentrated area like under my eyes and let that bake a little bit longer. And I brush up to the bridge of my nose like this and fan it up because this just makes you look so airbrush and blended and soft, but your under eyes will look so bright. Now that I've blended out the rest of the face, I'm gonna kind of start packing this gently like with this dense House Labs brush, packing it into the under eye right in the corner. Not dragging, just patting like that. But I don't want to bring it up to my lash line. I want to leave that bare because I'm going to put eyeshadow there and then blend the concealer with my eyeshadow. And I like to just go back in with the brush on areas that I feel like I need a tiny bit more coverage, sculpt out my brows a little more. This has been another summer favorite of mine, the Dolce & Gabbana Blueberry Hydra Glow and Fresh Tint. This is a skin tint, so it's really light, it's really airy. It has cooling technology in it, so when you put it on your face, it kind of has a cooling effect. It's non-comedogenic. All the products I'm using today are non-comedogenic and won't make you break out. I'm not normally a skin tint girly because I feel like they come off so easily, but but this one's actually really long wear. I'm just gonna start applying it to the middle of my face so that I can blend that up into my concealer. I'm just gonna use this double-sided Makeup by Mario brush. Just wait and see how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful that is. Like, it's such a soft, pretty glow. Just such a nice little filter to the skin without adding much product. And then I don't really like to add much product to my forehead in the summer. If anything, at most days I won't add any sort of tint here. And see how I didn't blend the brush up into the concealer? I kind of let the concealer do its job. How fun are these earrings? They're from Cult Gaia and they're clip-ons and they're actually relatively light. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer contour. I don't really contour in the summer, but I will do a nice bronzy glow. I have found that the Maybelline Makeup Eraser Corrector Concealer is actually a really great bronzer, and it has this nice little sponge applicator. You can remove that or not. This adds just like a really nice sun-kissed bronze. I don't really use foundation in the summer, but this kind of replaces the need for foundation. I'm using my Hourglass favorite brush when you don't wear foundation, and then when you put a contour or a bronzer over top, it gets patchy in my opinion, but this doesn't get patchy because it's made to be concealer. I'm actually going to do my freckles first. I'm gonna go in with this little Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. Draw on some faux freckles, just very minimally. And then I'm gonna take the brown pencil and start doing a little bit on the eyes. I'm just going to apply this in the waterline of my eye while we're here, because it's an all-in-one product. I really need an up-close mirror for this because your girl's gonna start crying if I try and see myself do this on camera. And I line my whole waterline with this because I feel like it adds a really nice dimension to the eye. Line my lash line. And I know it looks crazy, but we're gonna blend it out. I'm gonna take this little brush and start feathering that into my lash line. Now we're just going to blend it in with a bigger brush. And this way I don't have to do any eyeshadow. I can just use that pencil and kind of blend it up naturally into the eye. And I can take whatever's left on this brush and just connect my concealer to my lash line. Every time I do my waterline, I have to wait like 5 minutes before I can do the rest of my eyes because my eyes start watering. In the meantime, I'm gonna go in with blush. This is the Rhode Blush in Freckle. I like to apply it on the back of my hand. It's such a pretty, like mauvey pink. And just start applying that to the cheeks and also kind of buffing in those freckles that I just made. I love to use this on the eyelids because I feel like it gives the prettiest kind of sun-kissed look on the eyes. And I feel like if you're out in the sun in the summer, your eyelids always get a little flushed too. So this just really ties the look together in my opinion. I'll take a little bit and put it on the forehead as well. I might layer my blush and go in with this Haus Labs blush stick. Such a pretty kind of like hibiscus pink, and it's so juicy and glowy. In the summer, I don't really like to powder my whole face. I'll only powder my T-zone because that's the only part that really gets shiny. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD Compact, and it's just the clear one. This is the most flawless powder I think that I've ever used. Every powder that I use gives some sort of like crustiness to my look, but this just makes it so soft and blurred. I'm gonna go back in with this pencil and this little tiny brush and just draw on a little baby wing like that. I like to use my fingernail just to kind of like smudge it out and like flick it just a tiny bit. You can also go in with the pencil and kind of connect it just a little bit. Now that you have it traced, I'm gonna do a bit of brown mascara from MAC. This is the MAC Stack Mascara, and I'm just going to lightly dust some of this on the ends of my lashes. I'm barely gonna do anything. I don't want to show that I have mascara on. I'm just going to brush out the mascara a little bit with this spoolie. I know I started with a lip on, but I'm just gonna touch this one up. This is the Refi pencil in Rosewood, and I overline my lips with this. I can just clean it up a little bit. Then I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip oil of the year. I've gone through so many of these. This is color 10 Plum in the Clarins lip oil, and it adds the perfect pink to finish off the look. Like a nice berry. Okay, very subtle, not too much, not too little. It's flawless. The body glow is everything. But yeah, I hope you guys loved this video and loved this tutorial. As always, I've linked all the products that I used down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.